درود فراوان بر همه عزیزان. من پیام هستم و در مورد علوم معنوی تحقیق می‌کنم. باعث افتخاره که کانال ما مورد توجه شما قرار گرفته. بسیار خوشحال میشم ما رو سابسکرایب کنید و اگر از ویدیو خوشتون اومد لایک و کامنت بذارید و با دوستانتون هم به اشتراک بگذارید. ممنونم که توجه کردید. شما رو به دیدن ویدیو دعوت می‌کنم.
This is CBS 2 News at 5.
We're accustomed to exercise to improve the body. Well, not so much me, but Laura is. But what about a workout to improve the brain?
This is interesting. It's sort of like calisthenics for the cranium. CBS 2's Jennifer Sabi has been looking into who is doing this 3-minute-a-day brain training, and we're fascinated by it, Jen.
Yeah, well, people say it makes them smarter, Paul and Laura. It's called SuperBrain Yoga, an exercise intended to pump up cell and neuron activity in the brain. Alzheimer's patients, seniors looking to stave off memory loss, and kids in classrooms are among those who say doing it makes them smarter.
Now take your right hand, cross over the left side.
A medical doctor in Los Angeles prescribes an exercise.
Inhale going down, exhale coming up.
Not so his patients grow stronger, but so they become smarter.
He probably had a C average. I taught him these exercises, and by the next semester, he was a completely different kid. His grades had gone to almost straight A's.
Take your left hand.
A teacher in Malibu saw similar improvements in her learning disabled kids.
We have kids that have autism, kids that have Asperger's, all different needs.
They were assigned the movements.
Inhale, exhale.
Not to shape their muscles, but to sharpen their minds.
Yeah, we get smarter and smarter.
Good, Brandon. One child used to just stand there and not move. And now I'll ask him to do something and he'll look at me and he'll just take a moment and then he'll do it.
A teacher, a doctor.
And then you take the right hand and place it over to the left earlobe.
A Yale neurobiologist.
Yes, I do it every day.
And an occupational therapist.
Inhale, blow up.
I think this might be the key to help unlock these children.
All are among those experimenting with an exercise to increase intelligence called SuperBrain Yoga.
I would say the SuperBrain Yoga is a fast, simple, drug-free method of increasing mental energy.
I learned SuperBrain Yoga from Master Choa Kaksui, and I noticed in my own life it made a difference. Like I wasn't spending as much time looking for my keys or walking into a room and forgetting why I was there.
Yale neurobiology researcher Jean Eng says SuperBrain Yoga stimulates neural pathways in the brain by activating acupuncture points on the earlobe.
In modern terms, the brain is actually lateralized. So holding the left ear actually activates the right brain, and holding the right ear actually activates the left brain.
Eng says after doing the squatting sequence, EEG scans show the right and left hemispheres of the brain are synchronized.
And you're going to bring it across your body.
Reina Corturba doesn't need charts and graphs to be convinced. She saw the change firsthand in one 7-year-old student diagnosed as emotionally disturbed and dyslexic.
Could barely hold a pencil, could barely write. He's now in a regular ed classroom without an aid. He's one of the top children in his class.
This is a photo of a boy with autism and his mother who says he was transformed after starting SuperBrain Yoga.
And he would bite, headbutt me, kick me, punch me, run against the wall, headbutt the wall. Since he started the exercise, he's not had one outburst.
For a culture accustomed to exercising to get fit, not get smart, yoga for brain power may seem harebrained.
I tell the patients and I tell the parents, you know, this looks a little bit hokey, but the proof's in the pudding, and I've seen it work.
Yes, it does seem strange, but the effects are so worth the effort. It's like 5 minutes a day. And once I got myself the discipline to do it, it made such a dramatic effect in my life that it's a no-brainer.
Researchers say SuperBrain Yoga can help anyone of any age increase their intelligence. The exercise is rather easy to
Namaste. Let's understand the procedure of SuperBrain Yoga. This is an ancient yogic method. It looks very simple, but it gives you tremendous benefits. Let us start. Hold your ears properly. Right hand should be on top. Observe the position of the hand. The thumb should be outside. In your mouth, connect tongue to the palate. Now, let us start. Spread your legs shoulder width apart. With the left hand, hold your right ear. With the right hand, hold your left ear. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, stand up. This is 1. Let's continue for 14 times. According to your age, you will face the directions. Like if you are below 40 years of age, you will face east direction. And if you are above 40 years, then you will face north direction. Now you must be wondering how these squats are different than the squats performed in the gym, and how only doing squats is going to sharpen my mind. Let me tell you this answer. These are not just squats. We are combining these physical exercises with breathing and energy. So for example, when you hold your ears, inhale and squat down, the energy goes to your lower aura. It energizes your lower aura and respective chakras. While you stand up, again the energy gets distributed to the upper aura and the upper energy centers. In turn, it energizes the left and right brain hemispheres. Now what is significance of holding of ears? Now observe it carefully. Can you see this similarity? Your ear looks like the shape of baby in the womb. So the ear lobe corresponds to the brain. When you hold your ear lobes, it energizes the respective brain hemispheres. So you have to hold your ears properly and then squats. It gives you SuperBrain Yoga. In short, this is the simple physical exercise when combined with your breathing and energy can easily vitalize your brain. The key point is regularity. You have to do it daily, and these are the benefits. It helps you to increase your memory. Because of the physical exercises, it helps you to strengthen your physical body. It balances the left and right brain hemisphere. As a result, it gives you heightened intuitions. The regular SuperBrain Yoga will help you to regulate your sexual urges. As a result, it helps you to regulate your mind and makes your mind more focused. So in short, work efficiency is going to increase. There are some conditions where you need to break from the SuperBrain Yoga. Example, girls or ladies having their menstrual cycle during the 4 days of the cycle, prior to 2 days and next 2 days of the menstrual cycle should avoid SuperBrain Yoga. People with critical ailments, very severe problems should take advice from expert pranic healer before they practice SuperBrain Yoga. Otherwise, anybody can practice SuperBrain Yoga and make their brain sharper.
Atma Namaste. Let's learn how to do SuperBrain Yoga correctly. You might have heard many videos about SuperBrain Yoga which is taught by Master Chokoksui. So let's demonstrate today on the video how you can do the SuperBrain Yoga correctly and how you can balance your left and the right brain just by doing this simple exercise taught to us by our teacher Master Chokoksui. So first of all, you raise your left hand. So when you raise your left hand, you touch the right earlobe with your left hand. So your thumb should be on the top and your finger should be behind this, okay? Like this. After pressing the right earlobe with your left hand, you raise your right hand and you press your left earlobe. Again, your thumb should be on the top and your finger should be behind it. You press it gently. So what happens when you press these two major points just at your earlobe? When you press the left earlobe, it activates your right brain. And when you press the right earlobe, it activates your left brain. Now let's start doing this. Before you do this, your tongue should be connected to a palate. Preferably, you can do a small invocation to invoke for the blessings from the teacher and from the God. After this, you can face east if you are in a younger body. And if you are a little older, then you can face north. So let's do this. So before we do this, we must connect our tongue to the palate. And then as you go down, you inhale. And then as you come up, you exhale. Are you ready? Let's do it 14 times. Let's start. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Inhale. Exhale.
ممنونم که تا پایان این ویدیو ما رو همراهی کردید. بسیار خوشحال میشم ما رو سابسکرایب کنید و اگر از ویدیو خوشتون اومد لایک و کامنت بذارید و با دوستانتون هم به اشتراک بگذارید. امیدوارم آگاهی روزافزون بر زندگیتان متجلی گردد.